times and his chin up when he's punching. And that's David. We approach our main event of 20,842 is ready for this fight. Just moments.
Well, Ryan,
tonight is about showing we won a Ryan Garcia.
We want to... Gentlemen, we welcome you to the Toy Promotions and American Forces Network. In charge of this bout, he'll be giving instructions after the intro. It's showtime! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing Maryland. He weighed in at one with a record of 28 wins. Please welcome the hard-hitting Tang. Once again, a referee in charge now.
And that was a failed attempt at becoming champion. He learned he has to get off to a mud reaper. I think he's joined our Hall of Fame ring announcer.
WBA, the president and supervisor is Julio Time. Wearing camouflage trunks with white trim. 9 wins coming by way of knockout. A #1 world ranked super.
Hey, gentlemen, belt lines on both sides.
To light up the Sin City East.
Professionals, let's have a good fight.
And finally make that dream come true. It was a 5-minute wait, but he's got to compartmentalize that. Make a mistake because he is the clan if he's to become a champion. His junior at 20.
You know, in these opening rounds in the beginning, you know, once you start finding the mark, then
42 champion. That's his mentality. Barring, never felt that way before, but Tim, you're a big proponent.
come behind the jab. He needs to get a little bit more aggressive.
I don't think the key to this fight is power from well.
I know it's still early.
Fighter meeting, Lamont Roach said, I'm only here. He hasn't been able to work that out yet. Who's a Southpaw? It's going to be tough to win without.
It's time to elevate the work rate.
Make an adjustment, and he's have to get in close. He's
Day in and day out in the boxing gym. You can't. Mel Herring keeps guys like Lamont Roach.
up on the, you know, changes rhythm.
We saw both.
Herring can box, not resisting coming back from him. He's not really worried about that guy from the left hook.
Mel Herring's got great.
Herring, nice right.
Nice shot.
There it is again.
Stellar performance from WBO. In your shots because right now the corner. And even when level of Jamel Herring is perfectly pressing issues. Ooh, but you can't, like exactly. Jamel Herring can make you pay. You got to hit him right back and you got to steal the play. That's a minute.
This year, you got to take something.
He's yet to win one.
You see Herring come back with his comment.
I think Joel Diaz is too excitable, and that you'll have the 10 maybe walk into something. He's got to calm down and have himself. Lamont Roach said to win. That's a punch he's been working on since he's been a kid champion.
Well, as you saw right there in that sequence.
There's a nice long right.
Let go of the hands.
Question is, will he sell out in his mind?
There he is. He's strong.
Oh, because I'm gonna let you know. Two different perspectives. You hear Bernard. Oh, left.
There
over the back.
Yeah, but the jab.
Fight that was ahead of Herring. Lamont Roach is taking advantage of the champion and not like a challenger.
Falling asleep. That's what happens. That's focus. That's constant.
Talked about the fact that. Ooh,
Here he comes.
The efficiency is there for Roach.
I like what Jamel Herring just did inside, just with you to rest. I'm gonna hit you wherever just a few seconds ago. Trying to test the whiskers of round number 9.
Consistent on his combinations. And
oh, nice counter right hand from Herring.
It's no balance, but a punch.
Where you see that. Oh, nice right hand to sleep here in round number 9. And
not allowing him to do that.
Well, I disagree a little. He just has to keep it up.
He just has to keep it up.
Yeah, but 6'4".
Yeah, but 6'4".
The check hook.
holds. At least
Herring, and another thing, big left hook there that Lamont Roach has landed, and
He has a longer jab, and when he'll take a little half a step back.
the fighter being in close is taking back over this fight.
shot from Lamont Roach. There it is. Right, once again. There he execute. Big left. The judge's hands.
Semper Harry.
Just want to be.
Ray, the technician, Paris, Lamont Roach Jr.
All right, let's take a look. Here at home, this place is brand new. It's less than a year old, the theater at the MGM.
But Perez got other plans, and he has to be aware of that because we'll see in rounds to go, but I like to know.
When we look at the trunks of the right side of his trunks is a Filipino flag in tribute to all the guys that helped him out in the
paying
gym.
homage, and he's going to wear their colors, and of course they rooted him on when he left. You know, his focus. It's not a throwaway jab. That's a jab.
Yeah, no, that was
like a right
snap
hand.
your head jab. You know, he talks about fighting at home, and talks about from the outset that his adrenaline not was killed in January of this year. Then his trainer passed away. He set his life aside. Wild punch. Got 8 losses on his ledger. 6 of those strangers coming to somebody's hometown, B-Hop.
And he's not a stranger to being in this position for us. Really look to see what he can get.
All right, so Lamont, harder than ever for his last fight, which he was able to win. The first fight where they really focused on what is important.
Until it happened, in most cases.
Junior through the tragedy.
In boxing, it brings, strangely enough, in reality is, and you find a way to take that energy or anger and put it in a positive way. And, you know, this is maturity in a different way.
You're at the University of Maryland, finished his freshman year, and just did that as an amateur and trained at the gym. And he said, Mom, I'm going to make it work. And now both college was very demanding and a professional boxing lifestyle was very demanding. And he's got the full family support as he gets caught with a body shot there from Ray.
With a good body shot. And look, you know what? Roach reacted like he didn't like it. And you know, these others continue to come forward though. And Perez feels when you never count nobody out. He's working to the body and he's being aggressive because
sure did get his attention. I mean, Perez came to fight. He says, I've never won in the United States. The way he's worked out, you see that Perez came to fight. He will see the difference. And his body says that. B-Hop, when Junior once again gets his legs under him, but the body work from Perez worked early on. And the rest of the fight developed as we move forward, but he's already let Roach know that he's here to fight. He tried to Trunks, usually he reps the hometown fight. That night I've been working harder than ever.
Focus, and he having that bounce. If you look at his legs, he's got that bounce to be able to throw combinations like that and get out of the way. So
he's got some ground to make up. And
losing focus, and you know, every moment. He reminds me of Pacquiao.
Left out by Lamont Roach.
Road set. That is Perez. If Perez get the set.
Saying that, although also the left-handed stance. But nonetheless, the best combination. Perez is also wearing the Manny Pacquiao shoes. So
it's also, Bernardo, because he's being in his face, continue to be there to slip punch or miss enough where he get discouraged. But Roach is so focused. He's so focused.
Total jabs, and you know, Perez has thrown 27 effective with that jab. Nice combination.
And now to be
targeting as round 3 is about to come to the nation's capital. See if he can pull it off against a very laser-focused Lamont Roach.
Roach, he must not go fake. He must trick Perez defense. So he sort of got to trick him. He sort of got to lead him in a way that he don't expect.
Who hurt him to the body in round number 2.
No, clean. Body punches. And see how Perez react to it. If he react there and you set it up.
This is the unofficial B-Hop scorecard. Round number 2 given to the Filipino Roach Jr. to the body.
4-1, which makes him dangerous.
Nice right hand there. Bit of an Ali shuffle after connecting with the combination.
You don't have to find Perez and do the roll and come back with the right hand.
Tonight we saw Avery Sparrow using his legs extremely well. You think that against a fighter who's there, Lamont Roach,
he'd like to counter. He'd like to look at his target just like he's doing now. So it would suit Perez to be. They like to smother his guy.
Big right hand, and he follows it up once again. A good rhythm here in round number 4 to close out the round, even switching of Lamont Roach Jr. We've talked about the tragedy. We've talked about the motivation. His mother of Connects. Tell the story.
After he told his corner with a nod, he nodded his head. He's ready. Stiff jab. Yes. Between now and a few rounds, we're going to see a different Lamont.
We're already seeing it. Down goes his opponent. Did not get away from those punches. And this is where you're going to see big left hook to the body now by Lamont. He gets away from the counter punch opportunity here in round number 5.
He dissected. You know, Lopez is still
one that Perez cannot get away from, and it's causing a little bit of inflammation. Eyes of Lamont Roach just far enough himself in range and open up an eye of Ray Perez, who now takes a big body left hook.
When you're quicker, you're faster, you're sharper, you're stronger, you can take
Lamont, beautiful overhand. He's just catching Ray Perez and going over the top as we're at the half.
He's coming out, he's feeling himself. You see the little dance, but I think that he's so focused and so cool, man.
Fight once again, and Sparrow was in control, but somewhat distracted at times.
He slapped him with a left hand, and you know, one
of his boxing skill and what he wants to do.
And this uncle who passed away. This is the cool comic execution that this guy brings to.
You mentioned poise at the outset of the show. Exactly what Lamont Roach has showed in taking advantage. Roach to the body. But it's been those fights where he's making a statement without yet going for a knockout.
And he also, right now, he's dissecting, he's taking his time.
I understand that once I'm in there, I'm all alone. And out of a young fighter like Lamont Roach, not getting ahead of himself, not allowing, you know, there's the positives and the negatives, and he told us better of him being at home, which can be seeing a lot of those things. Big uppercut from Roach Jr.
And you have to give Perez, you know, you have to give him credit. Is he even more? Yes.
The 10-round main event comes to an end.
Touch him. Box.
All right, Bill Clancy there. Once again, is that from there on down, it's an illegal blow.
You know what, he's doing his job doing that.
Although in all fairness, B-Hop, the belt line is still pretty high for nice left hook there. Just the young man, Lamont Roach Jr., who's got right hand a little bit and just showed his speed, his accuracy.
Quicker, faster, complete fighter.
Oh, big counter right and then goes downstairs. Make him miss and make him pay, a la Floyd Mayweather.
But I look at that as best because look at the move. He's not moving and stepping to the side left. He's so right now, he's not winning and he has to do things with a good left hook just now.
Prove that he is game. He hurt Lamont Roach for round number 7. Big uppercut with a right from Lamont Roach Jr.
Trying. And that what I commend him on. But in this business, when he has to throw hard punches to try to get Roach's attention, he's been outgunned. He's still coming forward and trying. He's living for himself.
All right, round number 8 of a scheduled 10-rounder. This is the third, so he feels comfortable here.
You do know that you must continue to do what your opponent told you in the camp and also fight now.
It's 13 years of preparation under his uncle Bernard and Lamont Roach Sr. And it's just when you see tonight's performance.
It takes the fight to bring the best out of certain fighters.
He started the fight with that jab, and now he's trying to went up, and so did his
discipline. That's the things that you learn not only in training, not only in there.
And it's rare to see Lamont Roach Jr. in a bad position, out of bounds up. He's just very disciplined, very poised as round 8 comes changed after round 2 in favor of Lamont Roach Jr. You know, in his corner, his best of his abilities tonight. He's a good opponent as we were closing out round 8.
Lamont Roach figured Perez out, and you know what? He's still trying to clear as this fight goes into the deeper rounds as it is now.
Big right hand there.
To pop that left jab and throw that right hand over the top.
There's times where a fighter wins a fight, doesn't miss a break, Perez. You have to see this fight.
Lamont has shown everything
And his
that you need to
forward for Lamont Roach Jr. Making a statement doesn't always end with your opponent on his back.
We have that, and that's not easy given by me. Right now, because of his professionalism and how he stands in the ring.
135 bouts, he won 120 of them. Years beyond that experience.
You know what it's called, Ronaldo?
What's that?
Old soul.
Big right hand, and he
now needs to shorten up that right hand and not let.
Big left hand there by Roach.
5 seconds, bell's coming, stop it. Ah, that's it.
All right, big headbutt there. Let's hope nobody Roach was around.
And they did, and I salute Bernard Roach. And he's a guy that's going to be well missed.
To show exactly what Bernard taught him in the ring. And that Bernard was very important outside the ring. Family figure, someone who he could go for counsel. Bernard's presence in that corner. So, Bernard, wherever he is.
And he's putting on a, I don't see many rounds that we would have seen a really big tonight.
Shotgun jab and an overhand right. It for Lamont Roach Jr. The key. He wants this finish. He wants his son to put on the show.
This is the sweet science of boxing at its best.
Really happy with what the DC kid has done here. And there is the bell.
And still undefeated from Washington, D.C.
Go ahead and get a picture of this guy from the stands. He improved to